One question that never leaves me is, Danish, where can I practice my public speaking skills? Well, everywhere. There is no one place to practice public speaking. I know, it sounds a little too good to be true, but it is, and I'll talk about that just today. You see, perfection in public speaking without practice isn't practical. Even speaking that sentence without mixing up the P's took some practice. I'm sure you get the point. Now that we have established the importance of practicing speaking, let me tell you how to practice public speaking with simple tips and tricks. And that's not all. The cherry on the cake will be that we'll only discuss affordable methods today. Nothing out of the reach. So subscribe to our channel and let's go. There are many ways that can be useful for almost all kinds of public speakers. We'll discuss 3 broad ones in this video and more in our blog. I'm sure you've heard of the expression, change starts with you, right? Well, the same applies to practicing speaking. It starts with you, at home. Hence, our first method to practice public speaking is the self-practice and assessment method. I'll start with the ever so popular method of using a mirror. You might ask, Danish, does practicing a speech in a mirror actually work? Yes, it does, because a mirror acts as both an audience and yourself. It lets you practice in front of someone without actually doing that. And that's the beauty of this trick. It's perfect for self-assessment. Next one might sound silly, but it definitely helps. Tongue twisters. Let me give you an example. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled. It's hard, but you get the point. Now, one thing that I've learned is that small, regular efforts are always more fruitful than the one-nighters we tend to pull before D-Day. So try what I like to call just a minute every day. Now, what's that? Just a minute is simply you talking 1 minute from your day and speaking on any random topic that comes in your head. Trust me, it works, and it's a great way to prepare for and practice a speech. You could also watch your preferred public speakers to learn from them and maybe try to replicate their styles. Don't forget to head to our blog for more self-practice tips and tricks. Now that we have talked about several self-practice methods and you've reached till here, let's talk about my favorite one, using a speech coach. One that can fit right into your pocket and that can be carried around anywhere, everywhere. That's right, I'm talking about the Orai app, your personal AI speech coach. It's my go-to for practicing an upcoming speech or presentation in English. And it also gives me instant feedback, which is great. Here's why it works for me. First, it gives me that instant feedback, which is based on a variety of parameters. It takes into account everything from my pace to my conciseness, my confidence, and even my facial expressions. It gives me an unbiased analysis anytime, anywhere. We understand that every speaker has different objectives and requirements. Some might want tips on how to get better in presentation and speech, or maybe just become a better speaker in general. Hence, Orai actually personalizes the user's experience and goals according to the user's needs. Another thing that I like is tracking my progress. You're working hard, of course you'd want to track your progress, right? Well, don't worry, because Orai helps you with that too. It tracks your progress as you practice public speaking and also gives tips and tricks on how to improve accordingly. And of course, it's affordable, portable, and won't cost you a fortune to learn and improve an important skill that public speaking is. Don't take my word for it, download it for yourself and go and try it out. Moving on, we come to our next method to practice public speaking and take it to the next level. Once you've exhausted all the self-practice methods, you can take help from your peers or family. I'd say start small if you're new to the whole public speaking thing by asking a family member or a close friend to listen to you. Ask them for honest feedback and then go from there. Just make sure it's someone you can trust and is not biased. You can then move up by gathering a small audience of peers or anyone willing to listen. The reason I suggest this is because we are often ourselves too critical or not critical enough of our own speeches. So someone other than yourself would be very, very helpful. And remember, speaking to smaller groups will undoubtedly help you in conquering your fear of speaking in front of a larger group down the road. These were my top 3 methods, and I hope they answer the question, how to practice a speech and practice public speaking. There are a bunch of other interesting and simple ways to hone your public speaking and communication skills in our blog, linked in the description below. So do check it out. Now that you know plenty of ways to practice your skills, go put them to use. Don't just sit there. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got some more awesome and informative content around public speaking, communications, and other tips and tricks for you in the box that we put out every Friday. We'd also love for you to leave all your questions and suggestions in the comments below.